did you get here? Did you stay somewhere before you arrived in Belfast?
No, actually, my husband came in the month of April. So he took this house. After he moved in here, I booked my flight tickets. So directly we started staying.
So how did other people treat you whenever they knew that you were leaving to live in Northern Ireland for the year?
I mean, everybody was happy. At the same time, they were a little bit sad because I was leaving them and going to a different new country, and I'll be all alone there with my husband. So they were very happy, and they treated me with, I mean, I was pampered actually. When I went to my parents' house, they pampered me a lot because they knew that they might be not seeing me probably for 1 year until they come here.
So how do you think you were treated whenever you first arrived in Northern Ireland? Were people friendly or,
Yes, actually I was very surprised because I was in that kind of a notion where, maybe people might give me a very cold welcome and they might not be friendly with me. But the day I came, the evening, we went out for shopping. So people whom I didn't know, when they looked at me, they gave me a smile. That made me very happy. And people who don't know me, at least acknowledging me by smile. So I was very happy. But when you go back to India, people on the road, they don't even look at you. So, coming here, I felt it very good, coming to a totally different country and, I'm not the local person here. I'm a person who's come out from some other country, but here people gave me, they were very friendly with me and very warm and, they say that a little smile makes a lot of difference.
So how did you meet your husband then?
Ours is a arranged marriage.
Okay.
So this thing came up from a common relative of ours. So when first time we spoke to him, he was in Belfast.
Okay.
So we spoke through Skype actually. So that's how I met him for the first time.
Okay.
And then maybe after a month or so he came down to India and then we met personally.
Yeah. And did you like him then, obviously?
Yeah, because when you see a person in visually and when you see that person in person, you find that there's a lot of difference.
Yeah.
So initially I was a bit hesitant and then but later I was okay with it.
Yeah. Okay, well, do you want to tell me a wee bit about your wedding and the ceremony?
We got married on 14th of November. Our marriage was in Hyderabad. There's a place called Hyderabad in India, Andhra Pradesh. We are there's a caste called Brahmins in Hindus. So we are I cannot say the superior, but we are one of the superior caste in Hindus.
Okay.
So ours is maybe a day-long marriage. It was a 24-hour marriage.
Wow, that's a big party.
So we have a lot of rituals and stuff to do. So all my cousins, my close friends from Mumbai had flown down to Hyderabad for my wedding. So before my wedding, we had a cocktail kind of party. Not exactly cocktail party, but we've got something called Mehndi Henna.
Okay.
We had that function. And then we had a dance party kind of a thing. And then the next day we had a wedding. So our wedding took place almost for like 22 hours or something. All my cousins from all over the world had flown down for our wedding. So it was a great wedding actually, from his side and from my side also. Like a big family reunion, you can say.
And it's all about food as well.
Food. We being the bride and the bridegroom, we are not allowed to eat on a marriage day. We have to fast. We have to eat after our wedding gets over. So both of us were actually starving and we were waiting to eat. But at the end of the day, it was a nice.
So just going back to migration, had any other members of your family moved to different countries? Or?
One of my uncle, he moved to Dubai.
Okay.
Then others, actually, one of my cousin, he's very close to me. He's studying in US. He's doing his MS.
Okay.
So that's it. Otherwise, everybody is in India.
And so, do you think in India people are more open to moving to different countries?
Yes, there are still little people who are very apprehensive of moving out of India because they don't want to leave their families and parents back home. If your parents are old, like maybe 70 or something, they don't want to leave their parents back home, and because there'll be nobody to look after them. Now people have started migrating, but it's more within India. Instead of going outside India.
So out of all the accomplishments that you have done in your life, what is the most important one, or what's the one that you're most proudest of?
Proudest? Actually, frankly, not yet, because the day I get into a MBA college of my dream,
okay,
maybe that's the day I can say that I'm proud. But I want to get into really one of the top MBA colleges,
okay,
maybe in Cambridge, Oxford.
Okay.
So I'm targeting those schools.